And we are live for episode 26 of the Alt Natives After Hours podcast, brought to you by Axelrad Screen Printing in Wilkes-Barre and the TheVspot Bar in Scranton. My name is Popko. I am the host of a show on Saturday nights on Alt 92.1 called Alt Natives, where I feature an hour's worth of music from NEPA. And this podcast is a supplement to that, where I get to kind of talk to people in NEPA, if they're bands or artists or really whoever. And today I'm joined by a gentleman in SouL Satellite. What's up, guys?
Hey, what's going on?
How you doing?
I feel like you were the last band that I was around because you guys did the Alt Natives Underground show back in February. You guys were in the studio, and then we did the show a few days later. That may have been my last show since COVID-19 kind of put a halt on all fun.
Yep.
So it's good to see you guys. And you're here today because you guys are releasing a new EP, which is due out on June 1st. I just so happen to be a lucky recipient of one right here.
Yes.
Oh, you guys have one too. That's real weird. The band has one.
We got a whole box of them, actually.
That's good. Have you guys been sending out a lot of copies so far? Because I know Aaron put up a post saying, "Hey, they're coming in. Send me all your money, and I will get it out to you."
I sent out probably. I sent out a pile that day when we sent yours out. It was. I was pretty busy at the post office.
Good.
Making a lot of ladies wait behind me.
Were you all masked up, gloves, everything?
Nah, I'm not about wearing the gloves, but
Oh, you're a
I had the mask on.
Yeah, I don't wear the gloves either. I wear the mask, but not the gloves. But so this is due out June 1st. It's pretty cool art, I gotta say. Was that any of you guys that did that?
Yeah, it was me.
Okay, I'm not surprised. I figured it was either you or Aaron.
Yeah.
Joey
Cool.
Mastermind on that one.
The spaceship on the back is actually my bench vise
Okay.
in my basement there with some X-Wing wings on it.
Okay. I gotta say the astronaut on the cover for an animation, she's very attractive.
Well,
Thanks. It took me a long time to model for that.
yeah. Those are Steve's ankles.
So are you guys practicing tonight, or are you done practicing? I know you guys are together in the same house, different
We had a
room.
hiatus tonight on practice. We didn't make practice work tonight. So I invited them all to my place for some food and to do this interview with you.
Oh, very cool. Well, I'm honored you guys skipped practice for me. Maybe you didn't, but we'll say you did.
Of course we did.
We did, sort of.
So first of all, how are you guys doing? How are the families doing? How are your loved ones doing? Everyone healthy? Everyone safe? Tyler, we'll start with you so we can go around the room kind of.
Yeah, everything's been pretty good. Been working the whole time through, which I'm blessed, And so is the lady, Jen. She's doing good, and yeah, just being careful, wearing masks, washing our hands, keeping distance, playing the game, and staying safe. So
Good. Joey?
Not bad, man. I work from home, so it's same old. I'm a programmer and the bass player. I'm built for self-isolation.
You were made for this. This is like your time to shine.
My time to shine.
Yeah.
I'm lucky enough that I can telework. My job's allowing us to telework during the quarantine, so I can do probably 80% of my job from home right now. It's a little difficult, but we're doing what we can, just keeping the family safe, staying active.
Okay, good. Aaron, we'll get to you last because I think your situation is a little different than everyone else's. So, Jason, what's up with you, buddy?
I've never had more fun in my life. My family, we're having a blast. I haven't been working very much. Just set up an inflatable hot tub. Just all that.
Good. And Aaron, I think you've been probably the most affected, I guess you could say, by this whole situation because you own a tattoo studio, and obviously you cannot tattoo.
Yeah, I own a tattoo studio in Montrose called Sick Boy Tattoos. It's been pretty bad. It's been a rough couple months for not only people in my profession to hairstylists, nail techs, gyms, anyone that's like a masseuse or something. We're all kind of notched together, and couple months, zero income, like most other people. Like we're all just playing this waiting game, figuring it would have been 2 weeks or so we'd be back to work, and 2 months later, and we're like, hey, what's going on?
Right.
My town, we go to Yellow Friday, but unfortunately, Yellow doesn't do much for like our professions either.
Right.
So it's still a little bit of a waiting game. But we're doing what we can do and just trying to stay positive and stay sharp on our drawing game. And this has given us a lot of time to work on more music, which is great for this band because we've been able to devote a lot of time with just getting some licks down, maybe adding some parts to some old songs. We've been working on a couple new songs even.
Cool.
So we've made good beneficial time out of it since we've been having a couple practices together here.
That's good. I mean, I don't want to dwell on the situation, but I mean, have you been able to get assistance from the government for your situation?
Mine right now, no.
Okay.
Unfortunately, like most other people, it still says pending.
Right.
So I'm sure at some point it'll come through, maybe.
Fingers crossed, right?
Personally, I'd rather be at work. I don't want to hand out. I want to go to my job. I want to do what I'm good at and be self-efficient like I've always been.
Of course. Yeah, I hope you can too. I know you're that kind of guy, so hopefully you'll get there sooner than later. But I mean, at least you're kind of ahead of the rest of us in the sense that you're in the yellow. I think the rest of us are probably still in red. Is that accurate from where you guys are?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I don't see us moving into yellow. I mean, I would be surprised if we're out of yellow or into yellow maybe the second week of June. I mean, I don't know anything. I don't think anybody does, but if I had to guess, that's kind of where we're at.
I thought I heard something about June 4th or something for Lackawanna and Luzerne counties. But once again, there's so much he says, she says about this. None of us really know what's going on.
Right.
And that's the hardest part about it is nobody knows what to expect or what paths to take.
Right. Yeah, it's a scary situation, especially when, you just don't know when and how even like, and I guess we can get into that too. I mean, you guys are in a band here. This is a great time for you guys to, continue to be creative and write new music. You got this new album coming out. It's funny. I've actually played Shindig, I've played Grave, and I've played Lunar on my show, Alt Natives. I have yet to hear Nickel Night and Wrong Place, and I can't listen to it. And the reason why I can't listen to it is because I do not own a CD player anymore.
Put it in the car.
Do you have a DVD player?
Put it go in your car.
I do. Okay. Well, see, I bought a new car in December, which I'm now kicking myself in the ass for because I haven't driven. I mean, I still drive it, but I haven't driven it much since March 23rd.
Yeah.
But the payments are still due, and the car doesn't have a CD player in it. It's my first brand new car. That's my first.
I don't think Aaron's does either.
Mine does. These guys all got to listen to it on the way home from Joey's.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I got to get home. I'm like, well, I pulled in the house here. I was like, I don't have a CD player. I was like, so I popped it in the PS4 and it didn't play in there. I'm like, that sucks. So then I was like, wait, I have a DVD player. It worked in the DVD player. If you have a DVD player, pop it in there. You're good.
Yeah, I do have an older Mac desktop that does have a CD port in it. So I'll have to go and but I wanted to listen to it with like nice like headphones. I guess I could put these on, whatever.
That's what I was going to say. I had to put it in my computer and load it into iTunes and get it on my phone so I can listen to it.
Okay, so that's
not.
I didn't.
Sony Discman.
Yes, please send that.
It's yellow. It's rugged. It's good for you.
And just don't hit it too hard because it'll skip.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to these other two songs. Do they have any profanity in them by chance?
I think Shindig is the only one that has any profanity, and that just says the S word.
Okay.
That's correct.
Well, we already bleeped that out. So if you'd like to, and want to send me the other two songs, maybe I can play one of them this coming Saturday, and then the one the following Saturday to kind of promote the release on June 1st, which is Monday, which, by the way, is an odd day to release an album because typically in the past it was Tuesdays. Then somewhere they started to be on Fridays, and you guys are doing Monday. So is there a reason behind that?
Is there a right date right now to try to release it? And there's 3 songs on there. There's not 2. There's 3 happening.
Every day is Friday.
You got.
I'm sorry. You're right. Tailgate. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you got that one too.
I'm sorry.
So we got three songs on there, and we're stoked on all 3 of them to get out to everybody. There's some sweet tunes. We're happy with them.
Yeah, every one we write's better than the last one.
I said to you guys before, it almost feels like these songs just kind of happened because they're so good. They're fun. Shindig is a fun song. I think Grave is kind of grim, but these songs they're consistent. They're good. And you guys haven't been together that long, so it's kind of like you guys just got together and these tunes just kind of fell out.
Chemistry.
We just hit our 1 year for Shindig. It was like 2 days ago, I think, when we made that video. So probably, I don't know, 13, 14 months
right
together for us now.
Well, you guys are all seasoned musicians. I mean, you may be together for only a year, but you guys have been in the game for quite some time. I think Tyler, I haven't known as long, and I haven't known Steven either, but I think Tyler's probably the youngest out of all of you guys. So he's probably has the least amount of experience, but I reference that to like guys like Joey and Aaron who've been doing this for a long time, even probably Jason. I don't know, Steve, I'm sorry, I don't know your background that well. But
that's okay. I've been playing in bands since maybe 2000, off and on, and I've been in about 9 bands with Jason over the years. We kind of always worked together.
So
like my brother.
It's crazy to say. That's 20 years now.
Yeah.
Shut your mouth.
Hey, dude, I'm not getting any younger.
I was like 11.
I'm not getting younger, dude. Although I do see Tyler. He's the one that's like not taking the aging so well. I feel like he's the one that talks about getting old on Facebook and things like that.
All the time, man.
But you're young. You're a young man.
The life of a lumberjack.
I'm always a complainer.
You're a young man. But yeah. So you're releasing on a Monday. Is there? I know it doesn't matter. It's the Wild West right now. But is there a reason behind that?
Not really.
First day of the week.
There you go.
It begins with him.
We wanted a little bit of time in between for the pre-sales, so everyone got their pre-sales before anything else got released. So we wanted to make sure like everyone that did that for us and like supported us, they all got theirs first.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's a band putting out an EP or an album is even kind of strange in these times because that's not how it's done anymore. People are doing just singles and kind of, and you guys kind of did that. You guys released Shindig and then Grave and then Lunar, and then now you're doing the full release. That sounds filthy, but whatever.
Right up our alley.
Yeah. Nobody's going to turn down a full release.
Everyone wants a full release. But I know last time we talked too, you did a video for Shindig, which was really fun and cool. It really just, I mean, the song's fun, the video's fun. It was perfect. You guys did a thing for Grave, a video for Grave. And then I think you guys were working on a third video for the next song and kind of it was up in the air. And then now, of course, we're in the situation we're in now. Can we expect a video for that? I mean, is it already done and you're working on it, or what's the story there?
Okay, actually, tonight we're going to discuss the next video. It's going to be for Tailgate. the guy that films our videos. He's cool. I talked to him today. He's cool to film and be around us. It's gonna be really, really good. This is probably Tailgate blows away Shindig as far as it's just a more fun and intense song, and we're gonna try to make the video better than the Shindig video.
Wow. And you guys employed a lot of locals for that Shindig video.
Yeah.
This one will be pretty close to the same.
Yeah. I guess you could kind of say the same for Grave too, right?
Wait,
Yeah.
you're saying you want to be in the next one, John?
Ah,
Is that what you're saying?
What's going on?
Just saying.
I'm just
I
saying.
think he probably wants to be in the video for Nickel Night.
you want to be the pretty girl?
I probably couldn't be.
Oh, come on.
If she has a beard, then yes. Yes.
It did happen.
The funniest thing was when I first heard Shindig and I heard of Soul Satellite, I don't think I knew that Joey Z was in the band. I knew Tyler was in the band just because of his voice. It's kind of neat that you have just this unique voice, especially in this area. And then I saw Joey Z in the video as like this guy that couldn't get into the party. I'm like, is this guy in the band?
Yeah. And then when you see me in the band in the video, you can't even, it looks like something completely different. And
Yeah.
actually, other shots, I'm in the background with the other people partying.
Yeah, I think we all kind of did that a little bit. We all kind of did like a 2-part, in the video. We did our part, and then we kind of tried to film things where we were at the party.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was cool. Very well done. Well, I'm
I wish we
excited.
could have gotten the scene where Tyler smashed a guitar, but that didn't work out. We were going to do a scene where Tyler got to smash a little plastic guitar, and it didn't come across on film very well, so we had to cut
Couldn't
it.
freaking break it.
You couldn't smash it. I was going to say, you couldn't do it.
Stomped on it.
The biggest guy in the room couldn't smash the guitar.
I think it was invincible,
Listen.
man. I tried.
It was like a ukulele-sized guitar. It was tiny, and Tyler thought he was gonna manhandle it. And when he tried to break it, nothing happened.
Ridiculous.
We were so disappointed.
I think
Tried
everyone
going,
thinks
Animal House with it, and it turned out like Animal House's sad cousin. It just
Yeah.
didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was like Kitten House.
cut that. Nope.
I think everyone thinks it's like the easiest thing to do is to smash a guitar, and then you go to do it, and you're,
Not a plastic Walmart guitar.
oh man, Tyler, not one of your better days.
No, it wasn't, man.
Oh,
Yeah, it was good fun though. We had a blast that day.
my 1 million viewers are gonna be ashamed of you.
That's okay.
My 1 million.
Listen, he's got nothing to be ashamed of. Walmart builds a hell of a guitar.
Yeah, good for them, right?
He doesn't have any shame anyway.
What's it worth? Why have shame?
No.
But so obviously, what stinks about the situation is you guys can't play shows to support this album.
Right.
Did you guys have shows lined up to do
Yes.
so?
Almost every weekend. Pretty much.
In town, out of town, all around? Yeah.
New York. All fell through.
Yeah.
All the good ones in the works. States can't happen.
Yeah.
So,
Canceled. Everything's been canceled.
Yeah. And you know what's scary is even when things kind of start opening back up, you're going to see these bars and venues being able to, do 25% capacity. And at that point, does it even make sense?
Right.
I don't know.
How can you drink a beer with a mask on?
You can't.
We'll figure out a way. Straws. There's a straw when you walk in the door.
I bet you I can.
You know what, though? If anyone can figure it out, it's people from NEPA.
Yes.
We will figure out a way to drink
Well,
through a
indoor.
mask. That's for sure. That's a bummer, though, man. It really is.
Probably not looking at playing shows until like next year.
Probably.
That's what I'm expecting. So at this point.
We can all get like plastic Halloween costumes with like barriers in front and back, and just go into the bar and it'll be Halloween every day, I guess.
Yeah. Now, have you guys considered doing a virtual set, so to speak, in support of this?
We tried doing one here about 2 weeks ago, and we think we were going to give everybody seizures by the time it came out. So
There's a lot of strobe.
we nexted.
A lot of strobe lights.
We'll go back and we'll revisit that shortly.
Yeah, we got a little overzealous with the lights, and the strobe lights were pointed at the camera, and it ruined the footage.
Well, I mean, I want to get to the next thing, and it's I don't know how many of you, if I don't think it was all of you, but if it was, I apologize. But several of you, I know Tyler, Joey, Aaron, you guys did a compilation for Hey Jude.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
It was awesome.
It got way bigger than we any of us expected it was gonna.
Blew my mind.
Yeah, I mean, trying to piece that together, I mean, logistically, I'm stupid, so I can't figure that out. But, I mean, that has to be a lot of work.
It took a while.
Putting that together, yeah.
It was it was a fun project to do between us. But overall, I think the whole thing took us probably about 3 weeks between everyone doing their parts and getting all the vocals down and layering things together.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of fun doing. It was something we're kind of working on another one right now. But it's kind of been put on the back burner a little bit. But hopefully soon we get that one done too.
Yeah. Well, couldn't you guys do that like a for a song of yours, kind of Tyler does his part and you guys each do yours and kind of put it together that way, or is that not feasible?
Absolutely.
We're just going to do it together.
I gotcha.
We can we even talked about throwing together like maybe a couple acoustic songs and doing something along that isn't maybe so loud.
Right.
And
I'll play the castanets.
I bet that would be cool though. Doing a stripped down version, of these songs. Because these songs, I mean, what I've heard so far, these songs rip. So, I mean,
thanks, man.
I think
appreciate it.
I think an acoustic version might be a pretty cool complement to these.
I can't wait for you to hear the 3 new ones. I mean, I love the first 3 that we released, but maybe because I've heard them so much, the 3 new ones are just, they're incredible. And Nickel Night's been my favorite song, I think, for playing live since we put it on the list. And now Wrong Place is just such a great tune. I wind up whistling it with my kids around the house.
Nice. Did you guys play any of those at the Carl Hall show?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I've heard them. I just didn't know I was hearing them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now that I could put a name to the song and then pay attention to it, I'm excited for that for sure. Because
we've changed the names a little bit over the time.
Yeah.
We had like working titles, and then we came up with some better names. Tyler's really good with words and titles, and he surprised us.
He's laughing.
He's laughing. Well, Nickel Night was a great surprise, and it's an awesome title.
Yeah, we didn't actually come up with a solid official name for a lot of these songs until the last minute. Like, oh crap, we're making an EP. All right, so this song is going to be called this name. This song is going to be called this name.
Gotcha. And where did the name SouL Satellite come from?
That's a good question.
We were all sitting there and we're sitting out in practice, and we were throwing names around. And I think SouL came out for something, and then Satellite came out for something else. And I think it was actually Jason that said, "Well, what if we called it SouL Satellite?" I think it was actually his name. And we said, "Yeah, that works." We're like, "We dig it." So we ran with that. We went online, we looked and see if anyone else had that name licensed or was using. There was nobody, so we ran with it.
Whose idea was it to capitalize the L?
Okay.
Nice touch.
Oh man, I'm being told I have 10 minutes left because I didn't buy the monthly package for Zoom, so I apologize.
No.
But I like that because, and it's weird because the last few that I did, we went 50 minutes and it didn't bother me. Now it's yelling at me saying you have 10 minutes left. I don't understand how that works. Maybe if you
Zoom's making money, they want to make more.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I mean, everyone wants to make money, especially now in these times.
Yep.
But
Stonks.
I was going to buy it but I also I like trying to keep to 40 minutes because people's attention spans aren't that long anymore. So it's like,
I disagree.
Well, if you're going to edit this at all, can we drop off and come back on?
I'm not going to edit it.
Nice.
Not because I don't want to. It's because I don't know how to.
Well, you can edit that part out then if you learn how.
I'll try. What I should have done is I should have jumped off and then started again because I was here for like a few minutes while we're getting situated here, and I should have jumped off and then jumped back on. But I think we got the important things out of the way.
For sure. Yeah.
And that is SouL Satellite, new EP, June 1st. Super excited for that, obviously. I'm probably going to go up tonight and listen to these other 3 songs because I feel like I have to now, especially after what Steven's saying to me. But what else? What's in the future that you guys can control anyways for SouL Satellite?
Well, we're basically still in the writing process. There's a lot of cool ideas that each of us individually have been coming up with. And we've been coming up with a lot of cool song ideas. And we talked about possibly doing an album in the future. But who knows what the future holds? We could still be, wearing masks, stuck at home, or we could be out playing shows again. It's kind of hard to tell right now.
Right.
Regardless of anything, we're still going to be writing music and getting more out to the people. So even if it means that that's all we can do right now is provide some music videos and an album or singles, whatever we can do to kind of keep people entertained and into the local music and as much as national music too. We're just going to keep pushing, and hopefully this all breaks free, and then we're already hitting the ground running at that point. So
Right. And I feel like you guys, when I talked to you in February, you had some news to release, but couldn't at the time. And I feel like you may have told me in the hallway after the interview in the studio. Can you talk about that now? Because it's probably been canceled. I think it was some kind of
Beef's pregnant.
Oh,
that's the news. Great. You heard it here first.
well, we can't really bring it up what we were going to talk about because it technically hasn't been canceled.
Okay. All right.
So we're still in a waiting game.
Okay.
Like in 2 weeks from now, something happened and everyone will know what's going on.
Okay.
But I mean, right now we just don't know. It doesn't look good right now. We have a couple a big shows lined up. That's about all I can say right now. And we're hoping that they happen just so we can be back on stage. But like I said, we can't guarantee it right now.
Right. Okay. Well, I won't pry. But I do also want to give a quick shout out to your producer, Clyde Rosencrance.
Yes.
You guys are working with Clyde at Republic Audio Studio on this EP. What's it like working with him?
he's incredible.
He constantly yells at me. He beats me and throws stuff at me in the studio all the time. He's extremely violent. I'm just kidding.
He's like a second girlfriend, right?
Comment,
Yeah.
It's really difficult to lay down a drum track when somebody's pointing a rifle at you, but I do my best.
Now, Clyde is a wizard when it comes to all that stuff. I watch him do his work, and it's truly amazing. And everything that he's ever done that I've seen is just incredible. The guy's awesome. He has a gift.
He's got a great facility. He's got a good mind. So he's awesome. He makes it easy for us.
Yeah, and I think you need that in a guy like that. And he loves what he does, and he loves he's knowledgeable, and he just loves to share that with people. And I think that's really important when working with other members of the music community.
He's just genuinely a good guy.
He is.
And when we need something done, or if he needs something, we can depend on him.
Yeah. He's like a dad almost, I feel like. I mean, he is a dad for real, but I feel like he could be like my dad. Like, he's very smart and just if I had a question, like, should I do this or should I not do this? I'd call Clyde and be like, hey, what do you think about this?
I don't know. He could be all of our dads.
Yeah, he could give just the good advice that we all need.
He's got the dad shoes,
yeah,
for sure.
He could have had some wild tour with the Magdalens or something.
Is that the band that was dubbed as Skeleton Rock?
Skeleton Rock?
Yeah, there was a band he was part of. I think it was the Magdalens, and it was like back in like early 2000s. And a writer at the time for The Weekender actually dubbed that music as Skeleton Rock. I think that's awesome. Whatever that is, I think it's awesome.
It's Clyde's fault that I met Jason, so I blame everything on him.
All right. And real quick, I think you guys have merch available for sale as well as the EP. Is that accurate?
Yeah, we just got a new website up. I haven't been able to put together the actual storefront part of it. So for now, it's all manual. You got to just contact us through the social media, and we'll figure it out from there.
Okay, cool.
T-shirts rock. They're beautiful. And one of the things we wanted to do was we wanted to give somebody a T-shirt that they could wear. Too many times you see people with T-shirts and it's like wearing cardboard. Right. So, we got cool shirts that everybody's going to want to wear, even if you don't like the logo. Yeah. But the logo is amazing. I mean, we've been very lucky. Joey's come up with some great stuff.
Yeah, it is cool. And the idea of merch came from when I was driving on the street, and I saw in front of me was a car with the SouL Satellite sticker on it. And I'm like, there's one of two things. It's either some crazy fan or it's one of the guys in the band. But I was in downtown Wilkes-Barre and I didn't know, where you guys were, floating around. And I pull up next to the car and it's Jason Macheska.
There you go.
With that beautiful hair and that beautiful beard, looks over at me like Jason Momoa.
He's beautiful.
And he said, "What's up, man?" And I said, "I knew it was one of you guys." So yeah, make sure you get in contact with these guys. If you haven't got the EP yet, get it from one of them. I could speak very highly of Shindig, Grave, and Lunar. I'm sure the other three are great as well. I'm excited to listen to those. But I wish you guys the best with this EP. I cannot wait to hear more music past that even. And hopefully I'll see you guys out playing sooner than later.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Thanks
for hanging out tonight. I appreciate it. I wish we had more time, but I'm cheap. And the $15 it would have cost me to buy Zoom for the month, I sent your way. So, I mean, there you go.
And Popko, thank you for doing what you do, especially for the locals only. And
hey,
yes, thank you.
Careful.
For the support.
That's the third time you guys did that to me. It's alt natives.
Well, I'm saying locals only, all native. Same thing is what we're
locals
saying.
Only is the other guys.
Oh shit!
But I can't even edit this out. I can't even.
Wow.
Well,
on that note.
Thank you for doing what you do. We definitely appreciate it. I'm sure all the other local bands in the area. It gets everything out for some new ears, and we've had a lot of people tune in and enjoy the show.
It's my pleasure. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right, see ya.